I'm gonna miss all the jokes we would crack in Mr. Wilson's class, and I think Mr. Harrison's class this year probably had the most impact on me than any other class ever.
I think everyone will remember me as being a little feisty. My most memorable day was the last day of Spirit Week, not only because we won Most Spirited, but because we done what no other class has done before, and we killed it with the Thriller.
I want to be remembered for smiling and having a great personality.
My favorite day was when I got a game-winning hit against a first rounder. I will never forget that day. That was awesome.
Philosophy class had the most impact on me this year. It really changed my point of view on life and my purpose in being here. I'm going to miss my friends and teachers the most because they helped me get to where I am today.
What I'm gonna miss the most is probably playing music on the lunch tables on Fridays. And probably my most memorable moment is when I went to play a joke on a friend and I threw my backpack in front of her car, and instead of stopping, she ran over my backpack and it got all torn up.
My most memorable day was when I scored the winning goal in a high school soccer game. And the class that had the biggest impact on me was Bible class with Mr. Wilson.
My favorite memory was going on senior trip.
My favorite class is Mr. Harrison's class because everything we learned in his class really impacted my life. My most memorable day was the last day of Spirit Week because on that day, we all put our differences aside and worked together like a family.
I'm really gonna miss throwing the tennis ball and messing around in Mr. Wilson's class.
I'm going to miss my TCA family the most, and winning the soccer districts and being able to play softball was my favorite memory this year.
I want to be remembered for being witty, for always being a hard worker for sure, and offering my help to others when they needed it. My most memorable moment would be playing guitar for the church bands. I really enjoy building that unionship with my friends and being able to provide that for the church. And then the most memorable moment would be when Richard played bass guitar for our 11th grade boys chapel. That was hilarious.
Most memorable day is when girls varsity won district championship. Most memorable day. All right. I'm sorry.
The thing I'm gonna miss most about Trinity are my friends and my teachers. I have way too many embarrassing moments to just name one.
What's up, class 2013? This is Kevin, and I want to be remembered being the funny guy and Wolfman. Ow!
My favorite memory was winning soccer districts for the first time in school history. I want to be remembered for always laughing.
I want to be remembered for being a good softball player and funny and loud.
My most embarrassing moment was in calculus when I asked what a variable was for Nicole and everyone looked at me like I was stupid. The class that had the biggest impact on me was Mr. Harrison because even though I hated doing all the work, he really prepared me for college.
My most memorable day was asking Mia to ask Mr. Carter what a variable is, and everyone thought she was kidding.
I want to be remembered for the guy who sits back in class and laughs at everybody's stupidity and being a good leader.
I want to be remembered for being a girl who never gave up on what she wants. And the most memorable day was when the girls' Bible class wrote me letters when I was going through a hard time in my junior year.
My most embarrassing moment was when I forgot to write my name on the Harrison test and I had to stand in front of class and sing the name song. My first thing on your paper is your name.
I want people to remember me for being a nice person. And my most memorable moment was when I acted out my monologue in front of the entire senior class.
I just want to be remembered for being a nice guy and for giving my all in everything that I do.
Lumita di falta di leasna religiosa kumaya. Anto lumika wagdo ricarda pa amor kumitimba baseball.
I want to be remembered for being outgoing and speaking my mind. My favorite memory was at Spirit Week when I danced as a zombie to the song Thriller. You're filming it wrong.
Probably my most memorable moment, an embarrassing moment would be Logan.
I will miss my friends and Mr. Wilson the most. I want to be remembered for being that guy.
I want to be remembered for always standing up in what I believe in. And my favorite memory would be when me and Nina
got into a fight in Mr. Chaparro's class, and all she could say is, "You don't know my life."
One of my most memorable moments is when the girls varsity soccer team won the district championship, and also when I got nominated for the Pathfinder Scholarship in Art.
I will really miss playing baseball for Coach Miguel and Coach Alston. I'll never forget the day in freshman year when we went to the baseball state finals.
I want to be remembered for wearing the craziest socks, and Mr. Harrison's classes have impacted my daily life, make me think about everything that I do.
Marine biology with Mr. Sturgis was the most enjoyable class of my senior year because he always made us laugh with his funny jokes. The most memorable day of my senior year is the day that I broke all of the school records.
My most memorable day would be Spirit Week when we came together as a class and had the best experience that we will never forget. And I will miss my class the most because even though we fought, we are still a big family and it's going to be hard to go our separate ways.
I want to be remembered for the McCray legacy. We put the girls program on the map by winning the first state championship and 4 consecutive district championships. I really cherish my moment here.
Multiple classes have influenced me greatly, although I'd have to say that it's either Mr. Harrison's class or Mr. Carter's class that have influenced me the most. They've taught me the benefits of hard work and dedication. I will also miss the friendships and relationships I've established over the years here at Trinity.
I want to be remembered as a good student and a great soccer player.
Filmmaking and Miss Holgan's child development class had the most impact on me because they caused me to get out of my comfort zone and learn a lot about myself.
I want to be remembered for being the girl who never gave up, and my favorite memory was becoming homecoming queen.
My most embarrassing moment was definitely getting pied in the face after school by Nina. And my most memorable moment was winning soccer districts my senior year with my team. It was a tight game up until the very last second, and it was one of the best decisions I ever made trying out because we weren't just a team, we were a family.
The thing I'll miss the most from my time at Trinity is the amazing people that I've met here. We've had our ups and downs, but we'll always find our way back to each other.
The journey we took to get here wasn't easy.
We won some.
We lost some.
We made mistakes.
We made history.
We made memories.
When times were good, we laughed.
When times were bad,
We held our heads up.
When times were rough,
We leaned on each other.
We will fight.
We will not give up.
We will aim high. And we will conquer.
Because that's what warriors are made of.
Because that's what warriors do.
They say all good things must come to an end.
But for us, no.
Nah, this is just the beginning.